You have a Maple Systems PLC and an MQTT broker server, and you need them to communicate with each other. In this video, we will walk you through how to connect a Maple Systems PLC and an MQTT broker, which in this case will be a local Mosquitto server, as well as configuring MQTT and EB Pro and using a Maple Systems IIoT communication gateway. We will build a simple ladder logic program in the Maple Systems PLC programming software Maple Logic, then map PLC registers through Modbus TCP IP, download both projects, and then verify the live MQTT published topics using MQTT Explorer. Hi, I'm Kyle, and welcome to another Maple Systems video training series. Now here's a network diagram on how MQTT communication will work in this example. The PLC is connected to the CMT G01X gateway over Ethernet using Modbus TCP IP, so they are sharing the same subnet. And the PC running a local Mosquitto server acts as the broker, so all the IP addresses must be on the same subnet, which is 255 for this example, to communicate with one another. The gateway pulls the PLC for the data, then publishes that data to the MQTT broker. MQTT Explorer then connects to the same broker as a subscriber, so we can monitor the published topics in real time. Okay, now we are going to build a ladder logic program in the PLC programming software Maple Logic. So you will need to download Maple Logic from the Maple Systems website. And if you are unfamiliar with Maple Logic, you can always check out the help guide within Maple Logic. Go to help and then click help again. And it opens up the help guide and you can find everything you need to know about Maple Logic here. So the first thing we need to do is create a new project. So I have one already created here. Just go to File, New Project. And for this example, we're going to be using the Maple Micro PLC. So the PLC FB. You can also choose the PLC ES, but for this example, we're going to be using the PLC FB. So click that, then click Next. And then you'll name the project however you want, and then click OK, and it creates the project. So I already have a project created here. Next, you'll need to create a program. So you'll right-click on Program, New Program, and we're just going to create a main scan program, which is where we're going to build our ladder logic. So you'll click Scan, name the program. I've already created one here, so I called it main scan. So double click. And here is the main scan program. Okay, now I'm going to show you the Ethernet settings and also the Modbus addresses in Maple Logic. To see all this, you go to Parameter over here and then double click PLC Parameter. It opens up this window, click the Ethernet tab right here. And here is the IP address of the Maple PLC. So you need to enter this here. You can download via Ethernet. To download the project via Ethernet, you'll need to download via USB first. Keep that in mind to download these Ethernet settings to the PLC. So let's go to Modbus tab. And here are the Modbus slave settings. So here are all the registers for Modbus in Maple Logic. Maple Logic uses Y, X, D, and M. For this example, we're going to be using Y and D. We're going to be using a bit address and then also 3 word registers as well. Also, by default, the slave ID is set to 0. You'll need to set this to 1. The reason is because the Maple PLC is acting as the Modbus TCP IP server or slave device, and Modbus slave IDs need to start at 1. Okay, now we're gonna take a look at the ladder logic. So it's pretty simple. I have machine 1 on and off status, machine 1 product count, uptime, and downtime. Starting on the first rung, you have X00. When this is on, it's gonna turn on Y10 for your machine 1 on and off. So when 24 volts is applied to X00, it'll turn on Y10. Machine 1 product count. Every 2 seconds, an increment of 1 represents each product count for machine 1. This is just a simulation. So when X00 is on, it'll clock every 2 seconds, and then that increment will be stored in D10. Machine 1 uptime, if machine 1 is on, the uptime increases every 1 second. So when X00 is on, it'll increment every 1 second, and that'll be stored in D11. And then machine 1 downtime, if machine 1 is off with a normally closed contact X00, it'll clock every 1 second. So the downtime increases every 1 second, and that's stored in D12. So like I mentioned a little bit, the device monitor, you can monitor all your values here for your machine on and off, product count, uptime, and downtime. And then if you notice, if you hover over that register, you can see that tells you the Modbus address. So that's 400011. This one is 12, 13. And then if you go over Y10, that's 17. You can also see your Modbus addresses in your variable editor. So you can also have the description of your variables within your logic. To do that, you can go to View, and then Variable Editor, and then Device and Description, and you can see those variable names here. So Y10 is 000017. The reason is because the external X bits are 0 to 16. They're reserved for those external X bits. So Y10 starts at 17. And then for your D registers, D10, D11, D12, that is 4x11, 4x12, 4x13. The reason why it's off by 1, because in EB Pro, the Modbus addressing is offset by 1. Okay, now I have EB Pro open, so you want to make sure you have this downloaded from the Maple Systems website. Once you have it downloaded, open it up. Then you want to start a new project with the CMT G01X. So go to File, New. I already have a project created here. I'm just going to save these changes. And you'll select the G01X gateway. It's going to be down here. Select this, hit OK. And then it'll start a new project with the CMT G01X. I'm gonna go back to the project that I already had created. So you'll also need to add a Modbus TCP IP master protocol driver. So to do that, go to System Parameters. I already have it selected here. So to do this, you wanna go to New Device /Server, and you wanna go down to Modbus, and then select the TCP IP master. And here are the settings for your Modbus TCP IP master. Make sure the IP address is the Maple PLC IP address. We're going to be communicating over Modbus TCP IP with that PLC. So you go to Settings, and here's that IP address. Make sure the port is 502 for Modbus, and you can adjust those settings here. Click OK, and then hit OK again. Okay, now we're going to configure the MQTT settings within EB Pro. So right here for the gateway, you click MQTT, check off Enable, and then you would hit the Settings button here. And here is the IP address of our local Mosquito server. So this is also the IP address of the PC we're using because it's a local Mosquito server. So you want to enter that IP address here. This is the broker IP address. Protocol MQTT version 3.1. Address, we're going to start at LW0. And that's all the settings you'll need to do here. So you can exit out of this, and then we're going to create our published topics. If you remember the ladder logic, we had these registers, machine 1 on off, machine 1 product count, uptime, and downtime. So we'll need to create those topics here. So we're going to do topic publisher. And in order to create these, you'll go to New. I'll just show you what this one looks like, machine 1 on off. So machine 1 on off, topic, machine 1 on off. And then you can go to address, and we're going to be using that Modbus address, which I mentioned earlier. For the bit, it's 0x17. And then you'll click OK, and it'll save that. Same thing for machine 1 product count. We're going to name it machine 1 product count, and then address will be a 4x address. This is a word. So we can just double click this. I'll show you. You'll click word. And then that address is going to be 4x11 because it's offset by 1. In Maple Logic, it's D10. And then you'll click OK. Same thing for these. Machine 1 uptime, address. You can see that it's going to be a word, and then 4x12. And then the last one will be the downtime. That will be 4x13. Okay, now I'm going to download this project to the CMT G01X gateway, and I'm also going to download the PLC project to the Maple PLC as well in Maple Logic. But first I'm going to download EB Pro, so go to Download, Here's the IP address of the gateway. If you're downloading for the first time, you check off runtime, and then click download. And it will download this project to the CMT G01X gateway. And it's downloading the project, and it'll take some time. Once it downloads everything, it will reboot the HMI, and then it'll stay finished, and then you know that it has downloaded the project to the gateway. So I'm gonna hit exit, go back to Maple Logic, and now I'm gonna download this to the PLC, go to online, connect option. I'm gonna download via Ethernet. You can also download via USB. So I'm just gonna make sure that this IP address is going to ping. That's fine. Close, hit OK. And then you click right here, link plus download plus monitor. And it's going to download the PLC project to the PLC. Download info, click OK. Now it's transmitting to the PLC. It'll ask you to switch the CPU to run mode. You can do this, click yes. And now we are online. Before I do a live simulation, I want to show you how you would configure MQTT Explorer. So you want to download MQTT Explorer first, then open it up. And in here, I have a new connection called MQTT Local Server. And then I have that IP address of the broker right here, which is the PC's IP address, which is also the local Mosquito server. You want to enter that IP address as the host, protocol is MQTT, and then the port is 1883, that is the MQTT port. And you'll click connect. And now we are connected to that broker. Okay, now here is a live simulation of Maple Logic in the top left corner, MQTT Explorer in the top right. In the bottom left, you can see the command prompt, which is showing that the MQTT broker service is started. There's also a live camera feed of the actual PLC, that is the Maple Micro PLC. And you can also see in the bottom right corner is CMT Diagnoser. That is showing the polling from the CMT gateway. So take a look at the top left corner. That is Maple Logic. You can see that we are online and the logic is running here. So the X00 bit is not on, so therefore the downtime is increasing. You can also see that in MQTT Explorer. Here you can see that downtime is increasing. As well, you can see that polling in CMT Diagnoser. And you can also see in the camera feed that 00 right here, X00 right here on the PLC is not on. So now I'm gonna turn on X00. And you'll notice that Y10 turned on. Also in the live camera feed, you can see that X00 is on, and also Y10, it's illuminated with a red LED. In MQTT Explorer, now you can see the uptime is increasing and also the product count is increasing, and you can see that that bit is true for the machine 1 on off. CMT Diagnoser, you can see that that is also polling as true, and the uptime is increasing as well as the product count. Well, that's it. You now connected a Maple Systems PLC to an MQTT broker using a CMT G01X IIoT communication gateway. In this example, we built Ladder Logic and Maple Logic, mapped PLC registers to Modbus addresses, configured MQTT publishing in EV Pro, downloaded both projects, and confirmed live MQTT data in MQTT Explorer. If you'd like more details, check out the full integration article on the Maple Systems website, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the Maple Systems YouTube channel for more training content. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.